Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Nil Dot Talks with AstronEra. I am Kunal and today we have with us a very interesting guest. His name is Suvrat. We are going to talk about a lot of things today. Suvrat is an actor and he has a passion for theatre and astronomy. So Suvrat, would you like to introduce yourself?
People have seen me, seen my work, they have seen my work.
Okay. So let me get straight to the question.
Yeah.
Our introductory video is based on this question put forth by Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Right.
It was a video that me and Shweta we were watching, and there was this question that was put forth by Dr. Tyson where he says that he has a fascinatingly disturbing thought. And the thought is that if we look at history, the closest relative to human beings is the chimpanzee. Right. We share around 99% of our DNA with the chimp. Right. So our intelligence stems from that 1% difference in the DNA. Like a chimp combining a few things to do sign language actions and us building Hubble telescope and launching it into space.
That's right.
Lies all in that 1% difference. So what if tomorrow we encounter a life form which is 1% different to us than we are to the chimps? What would that life form be like, and what would we do if we encounter a life form like that? So yeah.
So I'm supposed to answer
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, that's up to them to decide, because when we encounter chimps, I think chimps are left with very little choice as in what to do with humans. So I think if at all, if we encounter an intelligent alien species, then I think the choice is up to them what they do with us. I think we will be left with very little choice, and that will be our primordial response, which is fight or flight.
Okay.
So I think, and since in spite of all this intelligent brain that we have, I think what humans lack is severely is that intelligence doesn't guarantee you that sort of a long-sightedness. So very few humans, in spite of being very intelligent, have developed this capability of being long-sighted. And I think 90% of humanity's problems are not because of the lack of intelligence, but lack of long-sightedness. And I think a long-sighted human will again try to be compassionate and maybe be friends with them rather than fight with them. So I think that so in any whether you encounter different civilization, whether you encounter different people from different communities, whether you encounter different life forms from some other universe or like a galaxy far away, I think the wiser and the long-sighted choice is always to make friends with them.
Make friends with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And be nice to each other and be compassionate.
Yeah. But let
show
me
your loved self.
Yeah. But let me put it in a more specific way. Like since we were children, we have seen all these movies, and we look at aliens, and we always wonder about how an alien would look like. And if I were to push your imagination a bit, like how would these life forms look like, and what would they do, and how would we communicate with them? What is your take on that?
That's again an area of imagination. I mean, you can go as far as you want to go. But I genuinely doubt if they will be as creepy and as funny as they have been portrayed into Hollywood films.
Yeah. No little green men.
Yeah, and also like, but also Neil deGrasse Tyson talks about, I don't know him if in the same video or in the same talk, but he talks about that we may not be able to perceive it also, even if it comes our way. And it may not be as like our imagination is also, we think we have a huge imagination, and we do have, but in all fairness, we always imagine something that is spicy, that is something that will give us thrill, that will entertain us. But another alien form doesn't entitle to entertain you. So it maybe
something very
might as well very mundane and boring, and it can be as simple as like like a carpet of algae. The way it looks, it can be as mundane and boring looking as it can be, and it can be 10 times more intelligent than us.
Yeah.
So I think the probability of them being like that is is higher for me
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
it being like someone with 6 legs and like
Yeah.
20 heads.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a pretty interesting take on
Yeah.
aliens. So, Surat, since you are an actor, I would like to ask you that, like, since we were kids, we have seen all these films on space and science, and so is there a connection between? Do you find a connection between acting and astronomy?
See, it's. I think any person. I think there is definitely one common thread between all the artists and astronomers, or any person, say for that matter, and astronomy is that looking at the sky or anything with curiosity and questions. And I think we all are born with a lot of curiosity, but the kind of education we have, because of that, or the whatever things we have to do for our careers and to make our lives better and comfortable, I think that sort of that curiosity gets lost on our way. And I think these will be, and I think actors, essentially as an actor, I am compelled to look out in the world with curiosity. If my curiosity dies down tomorrow for any reason, if I stop looking at life with curiosity, if I stop looking at people around me with curiosity, if I stop looking at the world around me uh, without that curiosity, I won't be able to act anymore. I mean, I will act.
Yeah.
But it won't be. I won't be an artist, or I won't be an actor who's constantly thriving to better himself. And I think same with physicists. I think they try to look at the world in a very curious way.
Yeah.
And they don't stop when they come across any questions. They actually go
Deep
dig
down.
deep, go down or go outwards,
Yeah.
and try to fathom the mystery behind it. And I'm someone who loves fathoming mysteries, and like so I think that is definitely one thing which is common between artists and astronomers.
Yeah. But I'm curious though, what brought you here? Like, what spiked your interest in astronomy from acting, and how did you come across like all these different videos that you make, and like these books that you read?
So one good thing about me, as I said, that I'm inherently curious, and maybe because of my parenting, I mean, the way my parents dealt with me or helped me maintain my curiosity, I think my curiosity never died down. And at a certain age, when especially after my father passed away, when I was in my 20s, I started becoming more curious about the mysteries of life, the mysteries those are around me. And I'm born in a very religious family, and the explanations those were given by religion to me were not enough for me. And then this suddenly a door opened for me. I started reading books. The first book I read, interestingly, is just lying here. This was the first book I read, and everyone should read it. It's a beautiful book. It's by Stephen Hawking. It's called A Brief History of Time. And he sort of and most of the times, I think what happens is that many people these days have like very specialized understanding of their own fields. Like, you'll have great musicians, you'll have great painters, or you'll have politicians with crazy following, you'll have pop stars with crazy following. But strangely, they know so little about the universe, and that's so strange. And I've come across people who are like extremely brilliant, and not that they're not intelligent people. They're extremely intelligent, and they're extremely curious and tedious about their own field, but they're just oblivious to these beautiful explanations which
Carl Sagan has
Carl,
been one of it.
Carl Sagan, or like all the scientists, right from Galileo, or before that, even in India, there have been very interesting, insightful scientists. And I was like, and I just came across this beautiful book, and then it never stopped. It never stopped. I realized. I'm Marathi, so मराठीत असं म्हणतात की ज्ञान फुकट असतं, ते घेऊ नये आणि देऊ नये. पण मला असं वाटतं हे फुकट आहे तर आपण का लुटत नाही? And then everything becomes so much fun. And we think that and people who are like who want to advocate whatever explanations those were given by any religion, and I'm not expelling out any religion, like 200 years ago, 2000 years ago, and they say मग हे आहे तर मग इसका ह्याचं उत्तर का नाही आहे, why can't, and then if you really dig deep a little bit, you realize that science has actually given answers to all of it. Like the other day, I was talking with a friend, and he said that he believes in astrology. So many people also confuse between astrology and astronomy. And he said that some astrologer told him that see, your 98 whatever 92% of your body is water, or whatever percent of your body. What, how much? I don't know.
I don't know. I guess
Some
80 something, 70-80%.
whatever. Like a large number, a large high percentage of your body is water. And he said, if moon revolving around you can create so many high tides and low tides in the ocean, then imagine what it must have been doing to you. And see, that's why astrology is so scientific. And I think this is way more dangerous. I think someone who's not scientific is still okay. Someone who is pseudo-scientist is very difficult. To and it is way more dangerous to society.
Half knowledge is dangerous than full knowledge.
That is not also half knowledge. That is pseudoscience. That is portraying something which may appear like science, but it's not science actually. So, and then I went, and then Neil deGrasse Tyson has only given a beautiful talk about why it doesn't have, and they have actually conducted so many experiments, and in all of them they've found out that moon cycles has no nothing, or like negligible effect on the water that is in your body. And so see, but if someone tells you this, we feel so there are things stops, but I'm someone, and see, वो किसी किसी की फितरत होती है कहते हैं ना, it's my nature. So nature क्या है, तो मेरा ऐसा होता है कि वो उसने कहा, and then I was thinking, when I said there must be something, कुछ गड़बड़ है. तो मैंने जाके ऐसे ही गूगल किया, and now we have this device in our hands, we can just type, and there are so many interesting things that those are around us. And none of us are so busy. We all have spare time, and I love to do this in spare time.
So you are saying that this curiosity led you here.
Absolutely.
So do you think that these aliens who are 1% better than humankind, they are more curious than us, and that's why they might be 1%?
Yeah. It's a very interesting way of looking at aliens. Yeah, maybe. Definitely, see, yes, curiosity, but it is also combined with certain kind of intelligence and certain kind of courage also you need. See, what you definitely need and what scientists have is courage. And I'm also, as actors or as a human being, I don't see any courage in showing and going out and punching 10 men around me. I mean, that is a very limited and very
small.
It's a very small, limited, redundant definition of strength. Or the real strength, when does it need? Is that when you really see the truth, which scientists do, and they know that, oh freak, 99.99% of the people around me don't believe in this. But still, I have found this truth, and I have to go out and I have to say it. And somewhere artists also do that. Honestly. Artists are there to seek truth. I'm not talking about these filmmakers and like people who are just like capitalizing on this masculine image, and they're making these action films and
the new macho.
New macho and entertaining. That is all bullshit. It doesn't need any strength, because there you actually know this film is going to be a hit. Because everyone loves this kind of films, and everyone is like, वो वही सालों से देखते आ रहे हैं. We love watching again and again something that confirms us. But what is like Galileo? Like when he found out, oh God, the way Bible says the world is not like that.
Yeah.
There's something more to that. And then he said something. And you know that's that anecdote, no? So he was called by a king.
Yeah.
And he said, whatever you have said is
Doesn't
against
make
Bible.
sense. Yeah.
No, it doesn't make sense. He didn't say that.
Yeah.
The problem with people who don't believe in science, they don't say it doesn't make sense. This is wrong.
Yeah.
Because they are not interested in something that makes sense.
It just doesn't succumb to our belief system.
Yeah, and he said that whatever you have said, just take your words back, otherwise I'll kill you. No, come on, you have to be clever also. Like if aliens come to me and they say all humans are bad, otherwise I'll kill you. I'll say all humans are bad. That is partially true, right?
Yeah.
So and I want to live my life. I want to enjoy. I mean, so Galileo was clever also. Like he said, whatever I said was wrong. But the moment he turned and started going out, he realized, no. Whatever I have found out through my observations, through my telescope, through my mathematical calculations, that is true. And whatever Bible has been saying for last 1500 years is absolutely false. So just while he was going out of the getting out of the palace, he just whispered to guards, like, whatever I said before is true.
Yeah.
So you see, so he had, I mean, I'm not saying courage as in courage to like really go out and be some hero, but really stick to what you have found.
Yeah.
So as I said, that this curiosity, and let me tell you, this curiosity is not something that is Western. Like you are saying that how do I draw parallels between my I draw a lot of parallels between me being an Indian and being scientific, because people always end up thinking science is something that is done in the West and this is all like Western mumbo jumbo. No, not at all. Because it was Buddha who was one of the, before Socrates, before anyone else, he was the first one who said that be skeptical, ask questions. He actually has 10 sutras where he says, don't believe in these things if these things are said by your guru. Don't believe in it. Just ask the question. If it is said, if most people around you believe in it, ask it. Go dig deeper into it and ask questions. And that's what scientists do. They don't stop at like everyone thinks now black hole is like this blah blah blah. Einstein said something like that. No, but you know that every time we get Einstein depicted a theory 100 years ago. Yes, it was widely accepted. But till we found evidence like 5 years ago when what do you call it? Gravitational waves. And then right now we have the first
image
of black hole. So they're not. And if tomorrow, if we find anything otherwise, if we find any anomalies, any what would you say, that any contradictions with Einstein's theory, science is courageous enough to admit that, accept it.
So Suvrat, you said that you came from a very religious family.
Not very, but average Indian family.
What I'm curious about is how did you break through all those religious dogmas? And you said that you have this habit of questioning everything. Where did that habit come from?
I think at one level, yes, of course. My parents were not religious, but of course they were not so. But they also had the other side where if I asked questions, they never discouraged me asking questions. So I think that one thing my parents did, which was right. And I think all the wise parents who want their children to actually prosper and become better and intelligent and whatever, like successful human beings, they should not discourage their children from asking questions. That's for sure. The problem is people do take education and think, but they don't actually apply it. It needs a little courage, but how much courage do you need here? Like all you know that most of the things that are said around you are stupid.
So, Surat, since you are questioning everything and you have this intense curiosity and you have learned so many things about astronomy, I would like to ask you that if you had a chance to make a film on astronomy, which topic would interest you?
Everything, yeah, everything. I would really love to make film on anything and everything.
Mm.
But again, as I said, this intense curiosity is not intense for me.
Mm.
I'm also having fun. Like, it's so much fun.
Mm.
It's not something that is, oh man, I want to be the most intelligent person. Oh, I want to be spiritually evolved. No.
Mm.
I'm having fun. It's so much fun actually to ask questions and actually go deeper and see what is there. There's so much fun in knowing new things.
Yeah.
It's not like I have the intense curiosity and oh, I defy everything that is happening around me. No, I'm not like that actually. I'm exactly the other way around.
Absolutely. Surat, it was very interesting to have you. And
We are just beginning.
We are moving towards the last part of our video.
Yeah.
And I have a small surprise for you.
Oh,
It's-
lovely.
Yeah. It's a rapid fire round.
Oh.
And I'm going to ask you a few questions I have with me over here.
Go on.
And
Go on.
let's see how it goes.
Though, if it's about, is it the trivia about astronomy?
You'll see.
Oh,
Okay.
then
So-
I may not be as good as you think.
Ready?
Yeah, go for
Okay.
it.
The first question. If you had a chance to take one of these directors with you on a space expedition to shoot a film, which director would you choose? A. Christopher Nolan. B. Steven Spielberg. C. Andrei Tarkovsky.
Tarkovsky, for sure.
Tarkovsky.
Yeah.
Okay. Second question. Which one of these male actors would you like to work with on a space film?
Uh-huh.
A. Matt Damon. B. Matthew McConaughey. And C. Akshay Kumar.
Why don't we have any? I mean, just Akshay Kumar. Actually, none of them. I would love to have Irfan.
Irfan Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an excellent choice.
Yeah.
Okay, the same.
I mean,
question-
I have nothing against these actors.
Yeah.
But anyway, if we are imagining things, then I might as well imagine what I would love. If I'm dreaming, then
Yeah.
let me dream my.
Yeah, sure.
Why
Free
should
to
I?
dream.
Yeah.
The same question. Which one of these female actors would you like to work with on a space film?
Yeah.
A. Anne Hathaway. B. Sandra Bullock. C. Sakhi Gokhale.
I think Sakhi will be extremely scared when we go to the space. I mean, she's a very curious person, but she's not as adventurous as I am.
Yeah.
So, since I don't want to deal with Sakhis and I want to enjoy what is happening in the, I think I would prefer going with Anne Hathaway. I have a huge crush on her.
Yeah. Who doesn't, guys?
Yeah.
Anyway, the next one. If you had a chance to host one of these shows,
Mhm.
which show would you host? A. Cosmos, a space-time odyssey. B. Planet Earth. C. Bharat Ek Khoj.
All three of them, yeah. All three of them. honestly.
If you had to choose just one.
Just one. Then I would not choose any of these,
Mhm.
and I would rather create my own show
Okay.
for people of my country.
We'll be
And-
waiting for that.
and I'll do something in Marathi so that it trickles down. All the knowledge, beautiful
Yeah.
knowledge, is actually trickles down
Yeah.
to people I love.
Yeah. Yeah, there has not been a single film on space exploration in Marathi. Right?
Yeah, I think there has been one, but
Yeah.
it was very I don't think it was nice enough. Since we are not
No.
taking the name of the film, it was
Yeah.
shit. It was very bad.
Okay. Okay. Next one. If you had a chance to be a part of one of these films, which film would you choose? A. Interstellar. B. Gravity. C. Martian.
Gravity.
Gravity.
I loved that film.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Okay.
And Interstellar was also good, but,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I
Gravity
get
was
it.
something else.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is the last question, Surat.
Yeah.
And this is for everyone, not just for Surat. If you had a chance to meet Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, what would you say? A. Travel to AstronEra's office to do a Nil Dot Talk. B. Get AstronEra people to come wherever you are to do a Nil Dot Talk. And C. Do a Nil Dot Talk with AstronEra people over a video call.
So I think I prefer that we go somewhere else with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not interested in taking Neil deGrasse Tyson to some misal house in Pune, giving
Why not? I mean,
Chulivarcha mutton and Chulivarchi misal. No, I would rather go out and have a brisket sandwich myself. Why should I deprive myself? And then see the sky in Hawaii.
Yeah.
then ये तो मैं देखता हूँ, this I can erase.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Surat, it was a pleasure to have you over
Yeah,
here, and
same
we
here.
learned a lot from you.
From me?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
chalo.
especially about
Okay.
questioning things and being curious. And thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And please keep watching Nil Dot Talks. Clear skies.